Hello and welcome to this week's Waterhole cam. No hyena pool party this week. It's not as much fun when you're on your own and the weather is cold. The same male leopard that we had 3 times last week. I recognize him from the spots on his rear right leg. The weather improved after the cold front we had, so we had quite a lot of animals coming to the Waterhole. But the weather's turned foul again today, so I think the next few days will be quiet. The only lion visit we had this week, none of them stopped for a drink. This is the 2 females and then the 4 sub-adults. I was calling them the bigger cubs, but it's silly now because they're so big it's becoming hard to tell the difference between them and the adults at a glance. So they are thriving. Don't know what's been happening with the other ones, the 8 smaller ones. I haven't seen them for a while. There has been a herd of buffalo that's moved in, I think about 50 of them, so it's possible that the lions are following them around. I don't know how successful they've been. It does take some skill to catch big dangerous animals like buffalo, but they're trying their best. A couple of Natal Franklins with 2 small babies. It's unusual for them to be having babies at this time of year, and we've seen it with a few other ground species of birds, but I think it's most likely to do with the good rains that we've had right into winter. No swimming for the warthogs yet, still too cold. They've grouped themselves into 7, but I think this is only temporary. The Hamerkop has become a semi-permanent resident. It's been here for 3 or 4 days now, spends hours every day trying to catch fish. It's not very good at catching fish, they're much better at catching slow-moving things like frogs and crabs, but he's trying his best. It seems to hunt by sticking its feet into the muck at the bottom of the pond and shaking it around, trying to disturb things. Seems an unpleasant way of hunting. But he did manage to catch one fish there. One-armed female baboon that we've had here before. And the female on the right with very distinctive tusks, the way they curve inwards. She has been here before, she was in the clip earlier, but also over the last few months she's been a fairly regular visitor with her group. I had a request to include some of the names of the animals, the ones with the more obscure colloquial names. So this is a kudu, which apparently comes from the Khoikhoi as well as Setswana local indigenous languages. There's a joke about it being the sound their balls make when they run away, but you need a lot of beers for that to be funny. The best and only sighting of a genet we had this week. The Hamerkop and the pied kingfisher are ganging up on my fish. If you can't catch your own fish, then what you can do is steal from the kingfisher, which this Hamerkop is about to do. A big old male walking towards the water. Look how broad he is compared to the one he's just passing. And this is the grey or common duiker. It is originally a Dutch word meaning diver because of the way they dive into the bushes when they get chased. Full-grown porcupine, this much longer quills. You'll see in the next clip on the trail cam there's a much younger one with shorter quills. And impala is another name that comes from one of our indigenous languages, this time from Zulu. And that's it for this week.